Hey guys, William Murphy here. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to another video on the Ultima GTR. Now I'm in the final stages of work on this car, and what I did notice was these air vents on the side have come a little bit loose. So at the back, they're significantly wobbly, and on the other side, it's even worse. So today, armed with some Tiger Seal, I'm going to show you how to refit these vents and hopefully secure them so that going forward, they are nice and tight and they're not going to rattle around and they're not going to fall out, most importantly. Let's get stuck in. Okay, so taking a closer look, you can push the vent out and you can see this is all the old sealer, which is not particularly doing anything. So I could do a taking out as much as that's possible, so it's not going to affect anything. And not there, you see a huge clump of stuff. Now, with the vent in place properly, if I push on the inside, you can see that's going to fit quite nicely. So what I want to do is a nice little trick that I learnt from a good friend of mine, Mr. Dave Duke. He told me this a long time ago, and hopefully it's going to be of benefit. So I'm going to put a cable tie through the hole, pull it tight, and put a pencil across this mount. And then I'm going to pull it tight, pulling the vent out, and it's going to seal up here. Now I'm going to put some Tiger Seal product. So this stuff here is unbelievably good for sealing bodywork and body kits and such like on. So I don't need particularly too much, but I'm going to put enough on here so that it seals the joint. So when I pull it tight, it should hopefully splurge inside and just give me a bit of a bonding surface to it as well. If needs be, I can always run a slight bead along this edge, but hopefully I shouldn't need that. You can see along the bottom, they have sort of done that here. But this is basically what it should be like when you come to poke it going forward once it's sealed. Let's get stuck into this. Right, here we go then. So I've put my cable ties through. I'm going to put my bead of Tiger Seal up here. Keep it away from the bodywork as best as I can. Okay, pencil. And then let's just pull this tight. So that is now set in place. You can see I just put a bit of a bead of silicone down the edge just to hold everything tight. Now obviously there's a couple of bits that I've sort of splurged over the side, which I will clean up, but the majority of that is now set in place. I'm going to leave that like that, probably overnight. Hopefully come back tomorrow, cut the cable ties, and that will be bonded. There's not a lot of pressure in that, there's not a lot of force in there, but that's going to be a big improvement to the vehicle. Maybe not performance-wise, but actually looks-wise. And what I might do as well is just put a bit of mask up this area here and just paint this area here, just black, to go through and cover the fan as well, because that looks a little bit tatty, unfortunately. So, yeah, I'm really happy with how that's come out. Leave that overnight. Got to do the other side still, but yeah, leave that and then come back to that very soon. Okay, so we're back with this then. So before I left you last time, I had put the pencil in, poured everything tight. I had silicone down the side, and also put a bit of silicone around the front and down the side. And as you can see, it's all set and it's absolutely solid. So I can take my pencil away. In fact, I'll cut that from where my knife is. My pocket. Just give this a little one cut, and this one here should just actually slide out now. Absolutely solid. So I'll cut that, and next I'm going to mask up all this blue. I'm just going to give this a quick spray of black because it looks a little bit tatty. I want to try and make it look as nice as possible when the owner collects the car from me. So onto the other side of the vehicle. The repair here has been done. You could see that the flap was significantly flappy. I put a bead of sealer all around the edge, all around the back, and I had to get a little bit extreme with this, so I used a golf alignment stick to hold it all out because the pencil just wasn't cutting it. So let's just cut all this stuff free. All being well, isn't going to pay off. It's all going to be a set. If it does need any more, while it's all tight, at least I can then look to just add a couple of additional supports in there, a couple of additional bits of sealer to the mix. I definitely can see that the top half of this has got a bit of a wobble still up here, so a little bit of sealer up here, but all around here it's looking really good, so nice and solid. So that repair in that respect is done. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to add my sealer into here, obviously use the pencil trick across the top. But in the meantime, I'm just going to paint this up quickly because the paint goes off pretty quickly, and I need to make sure that obviously I am ready for the car being collected very soon. So let's mask up. I've got a bit of an issue here. Obviously, there's no radiator, so straight onto the heat proofing on the fuel tank, and could do it maybe putting something over that. Like we're probably going to use some real thick towel, and hopefully that will improve things dramatically. So I'll be back to you once this is done. There we go, all masked up. Hopefully now, lick of paint will make that look much, much better. So there we have it, a nice simple repair. We've repaired the grille on the side of this car, also given it a new lack of paint and a new lease of life. I'm sure the owner of the car will be extremely happy when they see this, and no more flapping around. But hopefully you've enjoyed this video, found it informative, and if you have a flapping vent on your own car, maybe you can attempt to fix it yourself. So that's it from this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you have enjoyed it, please hit that thumbs up button, comment down below, and if you haven't done so already, please consider becoming a subscriber to the channel. Really means a lot, and it means I can start working more on things like this. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Take it easy.